Good afternoon. The number 8 southeast scale or storm signal is still in effect, and the observatory says it will remain so for most part of today, and all schools are closed for the day. Now, at 12 o'clock noon, Typhoon Nesat was centered about 370 kilometers southwest of Hong Kong, and it is forecast to move west-northwest at about 22 kilometers per hour in the general direction of Hainan Island and Lejiao. Nesat has begun moving away from Hong Kong. However, gale force winds will persist, in particularly over the western and southern parts of the territory. The observatory says when Nesat moves further away and local winds subside, it will consider issuing the number 3 strong wind signal instead. Now, our reporter Andrew Lau is over by the harbourfront in Tsim Sha Tsui. He has been there pretty much most of the morning. Andrew, what's going on there?
Yes, Jenny, the wind and rain have been gradually dying down here in Tsim Sha Tsui, but it's still raining on and off. As you can see, many people are still taking shelter because of the rain. Well, although the shops are still closed, it's almost 1 o'clock now, the shops are still closed. The Staff Ferry Pier here still manages to attract quite a crowd, many of them with cameras to take pictures of themselves and to take pictures of Victoria Harbour and of the waves. They're here to experience what it feels like to be in a typhoon. And many of them even brought along their families, some with special equipment to measure wind speed, some even brought along their pets to take a stroll on the harbour front. Well, that's all from me here. Back to you in the studio, Jenny.
Now let's take a look at the many disruptions in the public transport system. The MTR Corporation has announced that its trains are now arriving at 10-minute frequency. They have been doing that since about 5 o'clock this morning. The Airport Express will be running at 12-minute frequencies, and light rail transit trains are running at between 10 and 12-minute intervals. The airport authorities has warned that flights may be affected by the storm, but so far this morning most of them seem to have been able to take off and land on schedule. But do contact your airlines before you head to the airport. Ferry services, though, have pretty much stopped. The New World First Ferry has suspended all of its services between Hong Kong and Macau. As for Star Ferry, services between Central and Tsim Sha Tsui and also between Wan Chai and Tsim Sha Tsui have also stopped. The mainland ferry terminal in Tsim Sha Tsui and the Hong Kong-Macau ferry terminal in Shan Wan are closed. All tram services have also stopped because of the storm. Now, due to the number 8 typhoon signal, the local stock exchange has suspended trading for the day. Meanwhile, all day schools have suspended classes. Public examinations scheduled by the Hong Kong Examinations and Assessment Authority for today have been postponed or cancelled. Corresponding arrangements will be announced within days. All law courts and tribunals will remain closed for the day, and the Immigration Department has suspended services at its headquarters and branch offices, registration of persons offices, as well as births, deaths and marriage registries. So again, the number 8 signal is still on. Typhoon Nesat is moving slowly but very slowly away. We'll be back in half an hour.